Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Satsai Media coming at you with another video. You know what time it is, guys. Oh, it's time to bring on that boxing. I just knocked my water bottle over, spilled a little bit, but it's all good. It was kind of empty for the most part. But today we're going to be talking about Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the trilogy. It's fight week, baby. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty excited for this fight. You know, I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't as excited for this fight as maybe people would expect me to be. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just because like you think about Triple G and you kind of associate it with being over the hill, and you know we expect Canelo to beat Triple G. Obviously, my prediction is you know, I think Canelo wins pretty comfortably on the scorecards. So I'm going with Canelo by unanimous decision. I feel like most people are, but you know there are going to be a lot of critics. You know how like the haters, the Canelo haters, are going to be all like, "Oh, you have to stop Triple G to really make a statement." Even if Canelo stops a guy like Triple G, you know, puts him to sleep, or you know, TKO, stops him by TKO, or he quits on a stool, that's something impressive. But I feel like, you know, people are still going to have something to say no matter what. Even if Canelo, you know, knocks Triple G out of the ring, they're still going to say, "Hey, you know, he was supposed to do that." You know, it's not impressive. He beat a Triple G when he was over the hill. All those other times when they fought, and they were, you know, the two fights prior, when Triple G was younger and Canelo was younger, you know, people are gonna argue that Triple G won the first, second, whatever. Everyone has it mixed up in some respect. I had Canelo winning the second one. I thought he lost the first one. That was just my opinion, but I think that this fight is gonna be. It's not a great indicator of, you know, where Canelo is or how great he is, in my opinion. I think that he still wins this fight, and he's going to display, you know, put on a great show for the fans. But as far as a stoppage, I don't know if he could get it, because Triple G's one of those guys with a granite chin where, you know, it's hard to hurt him. You can rock him, but he's not going to be rocked. Like, you can hit him with a shot, like a crazy clean shot, but he won't be phased. He's just one of those guys that are a different breed. That's just testament to, you know, how good he is. He's a future Hall of Famer, in my opinion. I think a lot of you guys would agree. You know, it's not surprising. It's no crazy statement to say that he's not, you know, at the peak of his career. He's not in his prime. But if he could give Canelo some trouble, we don't know. He could land a big shot in between. We know this is a sport of boxing. They haven't fought in a while. It's a completely different fight, in my opinion. The takeaways, they felt each other's power. Obviously, this fight's going to be at 168, so we'll see how it plays a factor. Obviously, Canelo's kind of been moving up, you know, in weight. You know, he's getting stronger, but it seems like he's been working on his gas tank. You know, he posted a video of him kind of sweating a lot. You know, he wears the sauna suit, the sauna pants, and he kind of like rolled his pants up, and it was like dripping in sweat. So I think he's trying to show everybody, you know, how hard he's working. And there's no doubt that he works hard. It's just sometimes there are certain aspects of your games, of your style, that kind of create holes for your opponents to exploit, for lack of better words. And in the case of the Bivol fight, that the holes were created by his, you know, his stamina. It was apparent that he slowed down, and I think that if his gas tank, or he had more endurance, I think he could beat Bivol in a rematch if he makes those adjustments. He's an intelligent enough fighter. He's a great enough fighter to make those adjustments. I think if he watches the fight back, he'll realize that, hey, I got tired here. I need to be able to keep that pace if I want to beat a guy like Bivol, who's not going to play the game of, you know, getting baited in by Canelo again when he's against the rope, telling him to come in. You know, Bivol's going to stay on the outside. He doesn't need to do that. He's bagging the rounds. It doesn't matter. But I expect Canelo to go in with a better game plan rather than just trying to walk guys down. You know, the knockouts come, but you have to set these shots up. You can't just expect to walk down every single guy. Obviously, I don't think he can even do that with Triple G, even though he's not in his prime. I think Canelo has to do a better job of, you know, using his feet more, use more angles, be more light on your feet. The shots will come. Like, you got to set your shots up, then you sit down. You don't sit down while you're walking. I feel like that works against some guys like Caleb Plant, but I feel like against a guy like Triple G or a guy like Bivol, David Benavidez, all of these guys are going to give you problems because they're weight classes for a reason. They're naturally bigger guys. Some guys can take a better punch like Triple G. So, you know, relying on your knockout ability isn't going to work when you fight, you know, opponents of greater caliber. Will Canelo get the stoppage against Triple G? If he does, I personally am going to be very impressed. But obviously, you know, you guys can only say for yourself whether or not you'd be impressed. I think that if he wins a unanimous decision, It's just what everybody expects. It's impressive. You still beat a great fighter. It's just what people are, kind of expecting. The odds are out. I think Canelo's like minus 500, something like that. So he's obviously a big favorite, but anything can happen. I personally have Canelo winning unanimous decision. I don't see a stoppage happening. But Canelo could prove me wrong. Let me know in the comments who you guys have, Triple G or Canelo. It's the trilogy, the final fight, I'm pretty sure. So will Triple G achieve something that no other 168 pounder can kind of do, in my opinion? But or is it going to go the other way? Will Canelo showcase something that we've never seen before, or does he just get the job done with a unanimous decision? Let me know in the comments your prediction for this fight, Triple G versus Canelo, the trilogy. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys for watching once again. Peace. Well, that's going to do it for another NASFight Media video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to you always.